Greetings, I am MonsterBot 3000.
Hello. What do you do?
Human activities.
Oh, yes, I love human activities. Which is your favorite?
Organizing documents.
Well, to each their own, I suppose.
Deception complete.
Ladies, gentlemen, and monsters of all ages, today we're going to do something a little bit different, something I expect to be quite a lot of fun, silly fun of course, the best kind of fun really. A recent booming trend is the concept of AI artwork, and there are some crazy people out there that are saying that AI art will replace real people's artwork like human artwork, and that is just insane to me. Art is a product of passion, and the human-minded imagination is capable of things that AI will just likely never be able to achieve. A good way to show this while also having a good time is what we'll be doing today. We're going to be asking an AI art website about some Monster Hunter creatures to see what it thinks, what it can come up with, and what it can manage to create. Of course, I'll do some of the most common monsters, but I may also branch out into some obscurities just to see what happens. Sometimes I'll put in the direct name of the monsters, other times I will put in a brief description of them just to see how it works and what we get, and I'll give most of them a couple of tries just to see what pops out. But from the point that we properly start, what you'll be seeing is my live reactions to each and every piece of artwork that we receive, so you will know my immediate thoughts while you react to the results yourself. Without further ado then, let's start off simple with Rathalos. Okay, that's actually a lot better than what I thought we were gonna get, in that it is red and a little bit draconic, and it's supposed to be an artistic portrait, and I guess if Rathalos were like a humanoid, then this would somewhat work, but his head is backwards, and he's got one eye, and there's some things that aren't quite right. It doesn't know the word Rathalos, it's fair enough, and actually I think it did a decent job to start with, but I'm gonna start putting in some more descriptive terms as we go as well, not just the name Rathalos. I might even try putting in Rathalos Monster Hunter next. Okay, and this one has again gathered the concept of a red flying monster. Where the fuck is that head coming from? You can see the wings, you can see an arm at least. Where is the head coming from? The neck basically goes off screen and then the head comes out from under it and it's just this big pointy red thing. I don't understand. Okay, so, I just put in Flying Dragon Red Fireballs, you saw that pop up, and just as an attempt to try and describe the monster and see what we'd get, and what we've got is, yeah, it's a dragon, it's flying, there's a fireball hitting the dragon, and its tail is not even remotely attached to its body in any way. Also, where's the majority of its body? Also, why does its face look like that? No. Alright, clearly it has less concept of what a Devil Joe is. This is, a little bit terrifying. Sort of looks like if a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was just made ultra realistic to me and then put in black and white. I don't like it. There's a lot of spikes, but not in the right places. It's black and white for some reason, and it just sort of scares me. See, I thought I was onto something when I put in Rathalos Monster Hunter and it sort of looked a bit more like Rathalos, but apparently it just thinks that Monster Hunter means big red monster and nothing else matters, because what the fuck am I looking at? I think that's a tail. Looks like it's about the right shape as a Devil Joe's tail, and the rest of it is like, is it like Godzilla in a crab suit? I don't understand how to describe this in the slightest. It's like, oh wait, no, there's a head. I think that's a head. There's an eye on there. But then what is the shape of the rest of this? This isn't a cohesive creature. It's just limbs and stomach and maybe wing, and then the head comes out somewhere. This is not right. Okay, I think I gave it a pretty decent prompt, and what we got was this. I mean, we got dinosaurs. I asked for a dinosaur, but what is that thing on the left? It looks like if Royal Ludroth mixed with the Laranoth, but also he had a head coming out of every piece of sponge that would normally be his mane, because there's just so many heads there. Why is this a thing? Okay, that is actually surprisingly all right. I asked for an artistic portrait. I didn't expect anything that looked even remotely like Rajang, and not to say that this is like a perfect recreation of the concept of Rajang, but it looks like it's a monkey, and it's got horns coming out of its head that look pretty devilish. It's got big old red eyes. It's got some angry looking teeth and a snout, and its eyes are looking up at something. Does it have earrings? That's cool. I think Rajang could have earrings. Yeah, this one's not bad. It's terrifying, but it's not that bad. Almost like if Rajang was part Zabrak from Star Wars. This is not what I was expecting. I'm not even sure what that is in the front of the image. Are those like beetles or flowers? Are they beetles that grow out of the ground like flowers? And in the background, that's supposed to be the quote-unquote Rajang, I guess. It looks more like a Duramboros, honestly. I sort of like it, and maybe it's because of that reason that it looks sort of like a Duramboros, but I sort of like it, okay? I can't be held accountable for my desires. That was a weird way to phrase that, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. This is a fucking Rajang. I think I've cracked the whole description part. I don't know why there's like text at the top, like he's running a stream and he's got to keep his donations and his subs going on so everyone knows. But this is a big, muscly monkey who's the right color. He's got red eyes. He's got horns. Maybe he has one too many horns, one coming out of the back of his head. They're even somewhat the right shape, not necessarily the right color, but I think considering the prompts that I gave it and what I was trying to achieve, this did an extremely good job. He does have one really tiny leg, though. I'm really hoping that's his leg. but for the most part, this almost looks like an old-timey like rendition of a Rajang. Like if somebody were to like see a Rajang in the wild and then go home and try and paint one, this is what I imagine we could just about get. Yeah, there's obviously some differences, but it's not too bad. Okay, we got two things to go over here. First, I had to pay a little bit because I ran out of the free credits that they give you when you first mess with the thing because we've done too many images, but I wanted to keep going because this is fucking stupid and I love it. And also, this is Pookie. They actually got some of it. It's supposed to be a portrait, so this is supposed to be his face, and it's not as bad as I was expecting. They seem to actually have some understanding of what I meant by the words Pookie, because it's got feathers around the side, it's got the circular sort of shape that it would have, the coloring seems about right if you look at the head feathers as well, and I don't know what the fuck's going up with that face, that really freaks me out, but there is definitely a tongue in there. There's a tongue. They got that right. Okay, now that is both whimsical and terrifying, isn't it? This is Pookie Monster Hunter. For some reason, it has the face of a Piscine wyvern. Like, it just genuinely has like a Geratidus face, but made all planty, and I sort of like that a lot in a weird way. The colors, once again, are pretty much correct. It somehow knows the colors of Pookie. It's got the whole scaling thing going on. The shape is something else. It's like a fish centaur, but you know, you do you, I suppose, art generator. I don't even know what this, like, why is it like it's gliding with like a weird, like a flying squirrel butt, I guess is the way that I would describe that. It's got like a glider for a butt. It's got a tail that goes off screen. It's just a giant vine that comes out of it. Its waist is like that thing's got an hourglass figure and a half going on there. And what is with the back plate thing? Is that supposed to be a wing? That would not be a functional wing for sure, so I guess it's just like a mohawk. Yes, it has like it's a ponytail, that's it. Okay, no, let me draw on this for a second. That part is a fish, and it's sitting on top of a centaur. That's one whole fish sitting on top of a centaur. That's weird. Okay, that's it's not Pookie, but I like it. It's a little bit too realistic for me. Like, those eyes sort of cause me a little bit of cosmic horror, but it's a very cute little picture. I mean, I didn't know how to like describe Pookie with words in a way that would be better than what we've actually gotten. Like, the color scheme that it's had has been perfect. So I just said Pookie, and then I added some words that I think would describe him. And yeah, this is not bad. It sort of looks like it's made of clay, which again, terrifying, but I don't mind this one at all. All right, we're messing with some more advanced settings now. I'm gonna try something first. I know he's not a monster, but I just want to know if it can get anything even remotely close to what we know it to be. No, okay, that second one in the top right, that's got the right beard, I suppose. And then if you put that on the one in the bottom left, that sort of got the right, like, he's got the right attitude. So I could see it working. I mean, it's not, none of them are really, it just sort of gave me like a bunch of random like admirals and was like, do these match the type of thing that you wish for? And the answer is, yeah, they're not bad. I'll take it. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll start at the beginning. Because that first one's actually pretty good. I like that. I had to do like a self-portrait type of thing. I had to try and describe my character and see if it would work well. I like the first one. I like the mustache in the second one. The third one is like a Pixar rendition of me as an older man, but without the pink. Like, my pink had drained out, but I still have the same shapes going on, and I'm just really extended in the face. And the fucking fourth one. What is the fourth one? What is it doing? Why? No! It looks like it's got like a cow's nose and it just like, it smelled something real stanky, so it's making an oh no kind of face. Like, just don't do that to me. All right, we're gonna try something slightly different this time. I just wanted to come up with a new monster in general. I wanna see what happens if I just search something like this. Okay, that's sort of cool. I don't really get what kind of creature it is. I think that's a neck and a head coming up the right side. There's like a flying like spaceship, small wyvern in the background, and it clearly has a wing. Is that its leg or its tail that is going into the lava? It's sort of like a spider tank, like a spider and a crab put together, where it's shaped like a spider, but it has like the exoskeleton of a crab, and it's got like a snake coming out for a neck and a head, and then it also has one wing coming off of the back like a cape almost, and then there's like a spaceship. And then it looks like they tried to put a copyright in the bottom left corner, but they generated the copyright, which I'm confused about entirely. That, or it's just like a barcode for being able to purchase this monster as a product, I suppose. Okay, this one might be our masterpiece. Okay, so first up, walking through the sky, we've got our good old boy, extra armor-plated spiky Odogaron, who looks like a Triceratops that lost a lot of weight. And he's got some of the Volvidon floppiness going on his legs. And then in the foreground, also, I forgot to mention, he's not just flying, he is walking through the sky as if it is ground on a diagonal angle for some reason, which I just find hilarious. And then in front of that, we have what is clearly supposed to be a hunter who is holding the longest fucking sword I've ever seen, like it's a heavy bowgun. The armor they're wearing, I actually like. I think that could just about work as Monster Hunter armor if that flap was a bit smaller and maybe it was symmetrically two of them on the back instead of just that one massive flap. But this is actually, I feel like, the closest that we can get it to come to like a Monster Hunter representation, and I actually sort of like it. Like, if you don't look at it for too long, it's just like, I can believe that's Monster Hunter, but then the longer you stare into the image, the fucking worse it gets. And I think it's our masterpiece. I think we have to stop here. And there you have it, everyone. I've had a crazy time with this. It was definitely silly. Sometimes it was actually somewhat coherent, which surprised me. Sometimes it disconnected body parts from each other and confused the whole concept. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit, even if just for the laughter that it brought me. I hope you guys like it too, and if you did, maybe we'll do more of these in the future with different monsters and different prompts. Thank you for watching. Like if you liked the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.